Thank you. Okay, please, take 2 seconds, take a minute to explain to people your position, and then we'll get back to this.
Energy is for the equivalent of 7 million cars on the road. Canada will fail every climate target if it goes through. As a young person, I want you, Mr. Trudeau, to call for a full climate review of Energy East, because climate is part of the environment and it's damn well part of my future. So
thank you very much.
Please, this climate intervention, and please act meaningfully on the climate.
Thank you. We'll give it a round of applause for this. Thank you for being here.
And our rivers and lakes.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you. So I'll take that, Catherine, as a question on the environment.
Thank you for taking that question on the environment.
No, it's my pleasure. One of the things that is a cause for real concern amongst Canadians generally is the fact that we have a government that, on the first part, doesn't seem to understand that a strong economy can only be built alongside a sustainable environment, that there is no choice to be made between a sustainable, protected environment and ecosystems and a prosperous economy. That division is gone. We can only build the two, properly integrated them together. And one of the things that we've seen is there is a sense that our governments, and perhaps even successive governments, have not put at the forefront their concern for Canadians' long-term well-being. That the drive to short-term profits and immediate success and returns on investment is a political imperative in order to win the next election. And nobody is now thinking about what's the impact on another decade, what's the impact on another generation. And one of the things that we need to restore is that bond of confidence, of trust, that governments are actually looking out for our interests as citizens. And that happens by responsible, transparent processes by which pipeline projects or energy infrastructure is reviewed and analyzed and presented to Canadians. This government has made the mistake of putting its thumb on the scale, being more of a cheerleader for certain projects than a referee. When what we understand now is that even though governments grant permits, only communities can grant permission. And social license is an inevitable part of any particularly large-scale project on energy resources or anything else. And citizens have a right and a need to be informed, consulted, and approving, largely and generally, of initiatives. But at the same time, we all know we need jobs. We need an economy that works. We just don't want it to come at the cost of our children and grandchildren. And getting that balance right is the job of a democratically elected government. And that is my promise and commitment, that I will build an economy that is anchored in a long-term view of what is best for Canadians now and for generations to come, by respecting the environment and the ecosystem services that we rely on to create that economy. Thank you very much.